Alright, in this video you're going to learn to use Microsoft Sway. So in the top left corner you'll see your little waffle. You're going to click your waffle. And Microsoft Sway will appear in your apps. If it doesn't show up here, you can also find it in all apps by using the search and typing in Sway. So go ahead and click on Sway. And once you get to Sway, you're actually going to create a new blank Sway. So Sway in Microsoft is a way to create a website that you can customize and share with others. So in Sway, you're going to be using these things called cards. And the cards you can think of as kind of like sections or folders, if you will, as a way to organize and kind of separate material. So the first card is my title page. So it's the first thing that you're going to see on the website. So I definitely have it in header format, and I could also add a photo, okay? To click the arrow will add new cards. So you can click the arrow and you can choose what kind of card you want to add. So you can add another heading, you can add body text, you can add more images, a stack of images which kind of plays through a bunch of different images, and of course you can upload content. In the text, you still have heading and text. Media, you can add image along with video and audios. And then groups is really cool because it will, you can use grid, which will create a grid format for you of all of the photos that you want to use. And what's great about the cards is they keep all of that stuff in one section together, so you know kind of what is what. Comparison will actually split a layout for you, so it will put two things side by side. The stack, I was kind of saying it kind of slides through images, and then the slideshow is basically going from right to left, and it kind of plays by itself. So that's how you add cards. To edit the information in the card, you just click inside the card here, and you can change your text however you want. You can emphasize, you can do italics, you can also add links. The focus points are used for the photos. So if you click on the photo, you can click inside this box to create a new focus point. And you'll notice that it changes down here. So if I hit reset, and let's say I want it down here instead, you'll notice it just changed that focus point to the bottom of my image. It automatically saves it, so if you like what you have, all you have to do is click the exit button. The text card has a bit more features, so you have headings. You can change it to a heading. If you want to go back and let's say you don't want it to be a heading, then you can just hit the undo button, which is this arrow that looks like it's going backwards. Again, you can emphasize or do italics. You can also add bullets or number bullets, links, and so on. In the next card that I have here, I've just shown you what it would look like if you were to take a project and make a card for just that particular project. So the heading for the project, let's say project 1, is going to be our Who Am I silhouette. So I've created a title page so that this is in bold, it shows and appears larger, and I've also included a photo for that project, which is will be the background for this title. Then here is just an image card. So I've provided an image, and then you'll just input, this is a caption, so you can edit and kind of give a little bit of information about the photo that you're adding or uploading into your card or your section. And then the text card, maybe you write what I learned from this project and give kind of a little bit of a brief description or just bullet points of some cool things that you learned while creating this project. So this is just kind of an example of how you can lay out your cards in Sway and how you can use the cards in Sway. Now, if I go up here and hit the play button, you'll be able to see kind of how this actually ends up being laid out. So I'm going to hit that button for you, and you can see here. So my title page shows the title. That background means that it is behind that title. That's what that means. And then when you add image cards, they appear by themselves like this one here. So this is the title page, and it has a background. Now, you don't always have to add a background photo to your title page. It can be blank if you so choose. So this is just one layout that you can do. Now, if you go back to edit, you can actually change the design and the layout of your Sway website. So if you click on design and then styles, you'll see that I have a variety of options here. So right now, my website is going from top to bottom, or you can click on horizontal, which means it will go left to right. Or you can do slides, which will then put things in kind of like a PowerPoint format. I'm going to go ahead and stick with vertical, okay? You can also customize, so you can choose your own colors, your own typography, which means fonts, and your own kind of textures and layouts and designs there. Or you can click on one of these pre-made options. For me, particularly, I like to keep things pretty simple, especially when you want to maintain focus on your own artwork. It's really important to not have anything else that's too distracting, that's going to take away from your work. Such as this is a very busy. It's a really cool idea to have this pattern back here, but it is just a lot going on. And we really just want to maintain that focus on your work. So again, for me particularly, I like to think the simpler the better. You know, I want my work to show through. That is the focus, and I want those images to be strong and represented in a way that they just look amazing. So that is my recommendation when it comes to the styles of your Sway website. Now, of course, it's taking a little while to upload that. All right, once you are finished creating your Sway, you're going to share your link with me. So you're going to go up to the right-hand corner and you're going to hit share. You're also going to make sure that you click share link share anyone with a link, okay? This way I can view your Sway website. You're going to invite people to only view. You don't want to give anybody permission to edit, obviously unless you're doing some kind of group assignment. But right now you just want to make sure that you're going to invite to view only. And then you can click the little paper to copy, and then you'll just paste your link into Canvas to submit that assignment.